Hey there and welcome. I'm Trish, your navigator. Today is Pick a Fate Friday, where you have 3 chances to pick your own fate. And today's question is, what person are you transforming into? Let's get started. I have 3 groups of cards here that represent the 3 different fates that you could have for understanding what person you're transforming into. So feel into these 3s. You may use your third eye to be able to discern which of the 3 groups of cards are for your reading, and it could be that all 3 are. At any rate, I am going to put timestamps down so that you can jump to the reading that is yours. So I'm going to get started. Okay, this is the first group of cards, and I'm using a vibrational healing card here. Illumination is the vibration coming in, and that is a number of 81. Illumination is a choice to purify enough to see that there are neither separations in nature nor in spirit. Each photon contains all other photons, but in illumination, they are radiated out as suns and stars within the human mind. Give your attention to everything you see, realizing everything is an undivided wholeness. And in this wholeness is made up only of love light. Nothing else. Feel, open, and behold the love light until you become it and are fully illuminated yourself. This implies a release of tensions, strife, and struggle. Allow your consciousness to be vigilant but relaxed, trusting the oneness. At the moment you fully trust the oneness, you are illuminated. You can choose to be whole. Subconsciously, we're looking at judgment. Here's the Magician as the significator. We have the Devil, we have 8 of Pentacles, and we have 3 of Swords. We have 10 of Swords, we have Queen of Wands, and we have 5 of Cups. We have 10 of Cups, we have Ace of Wands, and we have 5 of Wands. So it looks like you're taking the time right now to discern what's been going on. It's in the back of your mind as far as discerning what was and what will be. You're using your discernment to be able to find the higher vibration of things here. Illumination is the name of the game here. So it looks to me, let's see, we have 1, 2, we have 2 swords, we have 1 pentacle, there's a couple of wands here, 3 wands, there are 2 cups, and there's a decent amount of major action happening here because you have 3 major arcana here on the board. So, what it looks like is that you've been working on things that you feel like have been binding you. You've been working on identifying what that is. It's really makes you feel like you have been separated from the crowd with the 3 of Swords here. You really want to have, you're looking to, the type of person that you are, you're usually a buoyant person, you're fiery, you like to go out and be with the crowds, and you're like a social butterfly. And it's been, there's been things going on where you haven't been able to do that. You've and you have felt separated, you've been grieving over it, perhaps there's been an event that has occurred that has bound you up to where you felt like you could not, which would be the limitation of the devil here. You're really wanting to be with that happiness, and the wheels have turned. The time is shifting. You want to use your talents and the skill set that you have in order to be able to go out and be again. It could be that you are looking for a new set of friends. It could be that you have actually moved. You've shifted where you live. Therefore, because of the shift, you've had to leave friends behind. And that has really bothered you, because it could have been that you actually moved from your hometown to a new place, perhaps because of a job. But now here you are. You're starting to feel where you belong. You're starting to get your grounding, and now you're ready to go out and meet new friends. It feels like a little bit of a struggle here for you, but it's nothing new. You have done this before. So it's because of the fact that you have moved, because here's the Eight of Pentacles here, where it's showing like you are using your skill set. You've used your skill set to get yourself a new job here, and you're ready to get on with it. It looks like you have actually gone to you've shifted to the new place, and it does sting a little bit when you shift from one new life to the next new life, and perhaps you're looking and saying, well, did I make the right move? I'm wanting to say that you did, because ultimately here's the Ten of Cups down at the bottom. And there's a bit of competition here, but the reason that you're feeling competition is because you haven't totally settled in with the new shift here. With the illumination, you will find that it was a good move ultimately, and you will be happy where you've moved. The Ten of Swords here shows that you did complete the cycle at the old place. So with the completion, you were able at that point to then shift to the new place. And it is a grieving process when you leave anybody behind, whether they actually transition to out of the physical plane, or if you're shifting from one place to another. There is a grieving process, because that's what you've known. Now you've created a new adventure, and you're ready for it, because the Ace of Wands is here, and the Queen of Wands. You have it. You understand. You've got your wand in your left hand. You have the passion coming in, and it shows the illumination in your right hand. You're ready to manifest and start that process of manifesting. You do have the skill set in order to do it, and it's like you're judging, did I make the right move? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Is there anything that needs total outcome? And feel it's like I get the image of like a new fawn or a new lamb coming into the world. It doesn't take long for them to get up on their feet so that they can move about. And it's the same here. You're pretty quick-witted. You're able to make friends easily. Here's the Knight of Cups. Here's Temperance. And here's the Knight of Swords. You're going to find that people are going to to be attracted to you because like you're the new kid in town, and you're going to find that it's going to give you the movement to be able to go out, meet new friends, find that you're going to be in a good place. It's going to be just balance it out. It's always a little bit scary going to a new place, but you'll find that it's like old hat. After a while, you'll be able to move around quite nicely and meet new friends, create a new world for you. You're ready for it. You were ready for it. If you weren't, it would not have occurred. So, good luck. You're doing great. If you pick the second group of cards, this is your reading. I'm using the vibrational healing cards. And this one is showing 88 essence. So let's look that up real quick. See. Your essence is the unification of energy and matter through consciousness. Your cells want to be felt, acknowledged, and allowed to heighten their vibration until the essence of your true being shines. Essence is the spiritual quintessence of matter through your light body. As you receive the love light more and more, it transforms energy into essence through a cooperation of your deep intention and your DNA. Cease doubting that mind has an influence on matter. You can trust your experience of heightening vibrations in your cells. You can trust the influx of love light in your being, initiating radical changes you may be feeling now. No one said enlightenment was easy or painless. Realize that if energy is being withdrawn, it is to refine your awareness of the most minute changes in your cells. They are opening to the love light and stillness. Essensifying is an interior activity, not an outer expression. The affirmation that goes with this is, I trust the refining energy I feel and receive more love light in my cells every day. So this is a deep transforming that is happening to your person. Subconsciously, we're looking at the Three of Pentacles, which is expansion. Transformation is happening here. Here's the Death card. So this is a deep spiritual change. Here's the Hermit, Four of Swords, Two of Wands. We have Judgment, we have Ace of Wands, and we have Queen of Swords. Then we have the Chariot, we have the King of Wands, and we have the King of Pentacles. So what you're going through right now is much like the dark night of the soul. You are doing a deep spiritual cleansing at this time so that you can become the authentic self that you meant to in this incarnation. What I'm seeing here is the Hermit. You've gone in deep. You're doing a lot of self-reflection. You're looking for the answers within, which is what you should be. That's what your whole spirit is asking you to do right now, right down to the cell level. Four of Swords is here showing that you are taking a rest. You have retreated out from the world. Two of Wands is showing where you have begun the journey from a spiritual standpoint. Judgment is here showing that you are using discernment to determine what best resonates with you. You're looking for what's highest and best for you. It shows here with the Ace of Wands. So you have the Ace and the Two. That shows that you have begun the journey. You have an Ace, 2, and 3 showing. The Queen of Swords is here showing that you will get through this. You will come out on the other side. You will be better for it. You'll be much more efficient with how you work your life. You'll be much more discerning in terms of your friends, who you allow into your life. It's getting to a point where you're going to be really sensitive with what goes on about you. You must be careful and thoughtful and mindful of what you allow into you as far as any kind of vibration, whether it be sound, whether it be sight. Just you need to, as you are, this is like you're at a fragile point at this point. So you need to protect yourself, so that because you're really close to transforming. It's almost like you're creating your chrysalis at this time, which is quite a vulnerable place for the caterpillar as he's getting himself ready to transform into a butterfly. Here's the chariot showing some movement. It takes the male and female energy coming together to be able to create alchemy. King of Wands is here, showing that you will be successful once you come out of your chrysalis, once you've done your transformation. Both the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands is here. You will have the spirit and you will be grounded. That's another thing to be mindful about, is as you go through this transformation, and it sounds to me like you're doing like a karmic death type of transformation, to where you're doing a complete change here. Nothing will be the same once you're done with it. Keep yourself grounded as you go through this. Go out into nature, talk to the trees, talk to the birds, talk to everything that will be able to lift your spirits as you do this. This can be quite it's transformative. It's not going to be easy, like what the passage about essence is. But you're getting to the point where you're ready to start doing your work. And that's what this is about too, is that you are really truing up yourself so that you can do your work here. It doesn't matter what job. There's a difference between having a job and having a vocation. The vocation is going to be of service. You're here to be of service. You have 4 majors here. There's a lot of spirit happening here, because here's your wands here. There is you will find that things will manifest for you. Here's the thing too, is I'm getting that once you go through this transformation, that you will not be the same person, and you'll be able to manifest things because you will have created the mastery in order to do it. That's part of the exercise here, is learning how to manifest. This is quite deep, and it's necessary. It's you've worked all this time to get here, and here you are. You asked for this at some level. And here's the sun. You will come through it. You will come through it. It's necessary. You asked for it. Here it is. It's trippy. It feels heavy, but you're actually going through a transformation so that you can be a light to the world, so that you can illuminate yourself, so that you can get to that higher. So you're going through a lot of spiritual work here, and you will be successful in it. So that's the end of this one. If you choose to see one of the other fates, now is the time. Just go and look at the timestamp. If you chose the third group of cards, this is for you. So I'm using vibrational healing cards here. 124 being is the vibration for this reading. Subconsciously, we're looking at the Eight of Swords. Three of Pentacles is the significator. Judgment, Ace of Wands, the Tower. Judgment is coming up a lot. Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, the World. Page of Pentacles, the Magician, Ace of Pentacles. You've been doing a lot of major work here. You're learning how to just be. I'm going to look this up real quick. That is 124. You can now cease struggle, trying, and doing by realizing that your very presence is one with the source and that all needs to be done will be so without self-conscious effort or drive. Let go of all goals or results for the moment and immerse yourself in the limitless divine presence. Getting things done is an illusory, self-centered view of what the universe accomplishes through you effortlessly. Suffering will cease when you release the idea that there is any self who is doing anything. Meditate on the after image of this card until you feel your own being in a wide, expansive space. The arising and disappearance of grass, earth, moons, and stars is renewed each instant in a pure state of being. Forever new and fresh, all doing can thus be fulfilled through this inexhaustible, spacious presence. And I'm going to put this up so that you can actually see the card. Okay. So it is just being. And what I got as I was reading that, it's like a movie. A movie is actually still shots put together in rapid succession, so it gives the illusion of movement, for what it's worth. Alrighty. So let's get going. Alright, here's the Three of Pentacles. You're at a point of expansion. I believe this is because you've been working on yourself and getting the male and female together in you so that alchemy could occur, so you could expand. Judgment is here. You're taking a minute to see what has happened and what needs to occur yet. You have the Ace of Wands here in terms of growth. There's newness here. There's you've gone through a cycle and you're getting ready for a new cycle. You have two aces here that are showing, again, it's being able to use spirit and also ground yourself. Being able to pull in from above, from source, and yet being grounded to the earth so that you don't end up airy-fairy and barely tethered to earth. This has been a moment where you have gotten a quick enlightenment on it, and there's no turning back. You're there. Now it's a matter of gradation where it's like, where am I? What do I need to do? I'm working toward my goal. I'm feeling pretty secure in it. My goal is to feel so grounded and so full of life and full of passion and full of abundance that I can freely give, and as you're able to expand and give to your own people, but also to your friends, whoever is in your family. This has been one of those. This has been a level that you have attained. Now the world is here showing that this is a closure. You've gone from judgment to the world. You're determining where you are in the scheme of things. You've realized you've come up to the next level. Now it shows that you have new abundance here. There's new growth. You have, Spirit has been giving you information, downloads, so that you could expand. You're using these downloads. Here, the magician, you can see that through the wand, he's getting the information from Spirit so that he can use it. And here is, you have the opportunity to use that, because here's the Ace of Pentacles. So you're in a space where you have learned how to manifest. You use the discernment to determine what it is that you've actually manifested, because things don't show up in the form that you expect it to. Subconsciously, you don't trust the process. But the thing is that it is actually working. You're feeling it like you need to get confirmation over and over and over again, to the point where it has blinded you. You're separated from your trust. You don't feel, you're not trusting the process here, where you have actually been able to get to the next level. You can't believe it. I believe it happened a lot quicker than you expected. So it's thrown you off a little bit. However, it is here. You have what it takes to be able to manifest now, not only for you, but for all of those around you. People come to you for information. People come to you because you are wise. And you have what it takes. Own it. Own it. People actually see what you have transformed, how you've transformed. And now you've learned how to just be and connect with Source. You're channeling it through, and trust that has actually occurred. Does that mean that things won't come up to be observed and released? No. It means things will still come up, but you have gone through. You have the skill set to be able to observe it, discern it, let it go, start anew. So you've done your work. You've done good work. Good job on getting there. What else do we need to know? What else do we need to know here? Hello. Use the sword of truth to get where you need to go. You have the sword of truth. You picked up the sword of truth. You don't believe that it's there, but it's right there in front of you. Use it. Truly use it. So you have 3 aces here on the board. You are at a new cycle. You have transformed. You are now starting to practice the person that you have become. You are now at the state of being. You have done your work for this level, obviously, because here's the world. So congratulations on attaining the next level. I know that you've gone through a lot in order to get there. And celebrate that you have gotten there. Go forward in confidence, because you have the environment that you have been seeking to get. And there's new energy coming in so that you can expand on that. I hope that you've enjoyed this reading. If you choose to, you may go look at one of the other fates at this point. I hope that you've enjoyed today's Pick a Fate Friday. Let me know down in the comments how it resonated with you in your transformation. We're all going through a spiritual transformation right now, and it's showing up in the cards. I appreciate you. I enjoy when I get an opportunity to share with you. And as always, thank you, and I'll see you again really, really soon.